Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their faces.
Like, that was the day Kobe died. And the fact that this dude was able to pick up the torch and carry them to a championship. We talk about COVID, but with all the weight of maybe one of the greatest Lakers of all time, if not the greatest, with him along Magic and others and Cap, that passed away, to carry that to a championship, the meaningfulness.
Nope.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Hey, Philip, please, get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Message.
ESPN is supposed to be the worldwide leader in sports, but they the worldwide leaders in being clowns and planning fake, phony narratives to big up one LeBron James. And I'm sick and tired of the nonsense lies they trying to spread. Jay Will just said that LeBron James is carrying Kobe Bryant's legacy.
Huh?
Nah, man, we got to drug test everybody and make sure there's nothing going on with their coffee, their water supply. We need to check the office. We need to see what's going on, because something's got to be wrong. If y'all can fix your lips and think and say, well, when Kobe died, man, you know, LeBron, he won a bubble ring, so he's carrying Kobe's torch. Shut up, man. Stop lying. He's carrying a torch. 5 rings? Cool, a bubble ring? You never went back to the finals? Hell, you didn't even make the playoffs until Anthony Davis came there. The first season LeBron played in the Lakers, he didn't go to the playoffs. He didn't win. So we talking about going to the finals, bro? The conference finals or the finals? What are we doing? Is this what the Lakers celebrate, conference finals? Come on, dog. Let me run this clip for y'all, man. This is ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Tyler Rose TV. I'm fired up today. Make sure y'all hitting that bell. Let's do it.
Damn, the one last thing I'll say, I think it just hits it over the head. And to me, it just sets a standard for the entire 8 years. And I know it's hard for everybody because we constantly live in a world of what have you done for me lately? Yo, but we were all on TV. I know you and I were on January 26th. Like, that was the day Kobe died. And the fact that this dude was able to pick up the torch and carry them to a championship. We talk about COVID, but with all the weight of maybe one of the greatest Lakers of all time, if not the greatest, with him along Magic and others and Cap, that passed away, to carry that to a championship, the meaningfulness of that championship, to me, just set the bar for that 8-year run. Like, so I get there's certain things that fans can be angry at, but I'm always going to come back to that moment in time where the heaviness of that, he carried that.
No question. And this is the thing, and to make this, or to touch on the seriousness that Jay just alluded to, you know, you've got people out here, particularly in Los Angeles. We understand, if you're a Laker fan, what you're accustomed to. You know, you have Magic and Kareem and Worthy and the crew and Showtime, and I get that part. And the Diesel, Shaq, along with Kobe, they did their thing. So LeBron was winning championships in Cleveland and Miami before that. I understand that, but the point is, it still doesn't you still shouldn't minimize his contribution.
Absolutely.
And what he meant to the franchise. And the fact is that the Lakers are accustomed to having superstars. And LeBron came here and played like a superstar. And so we got to give credit where credit is due in that regard, and for people to stop finding excuses. I'm talking about Laker fans even. Stop finding excuses to remind everybody that he wasn't Kobe and he wasn't all of these other guys. Well, damn it, you know what? He wasn't drafted by the Lakers.
Right.
You understand? The Magic was, okay? Kareem ultimately came and joined the Magic, and they dominated the 80s. Worthy, you know, was brought here by the Lakers. Kobe Bryant was drafted by the Lakers. Shaq left Orlando to come to Los Angeles. I get that. And stayed for years and did the thing, because obviously great big men from the days of George Mikan and Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, big men who were dominant big men, found a way to be in a Lakers uniform. So we get that. We get that nostalgia, and that's why you look at Shaq that way. But in the end, LeBron came here and he delivered, and he didn't disappoint. Like you said, Jay, was it 3 conference finals, an NBA championship, and the bubble at a time when the world was in flux, wondering what the hell we were going to do. We didn't know if we was going to get out of that damn pandemic. We didn't know if they were going to find a vaccine.
Let me ask you
we didn't know a lot of
Stephen
things.
A. You got Anthony Davis saying he doesn't know if his title's real. because he didn't win it on the road. He wasn't playing away games. He wasn't playing
That's
away.
why, and that's why Anthony Davis got his ass up in Washington playing for the Wizards and stuff. I was getting ready to say the Mystics.
Yo, it's funny how Stephen A. Smith will say that, but in reality, Anthony Davis actually scored more points in the NBA Finals and in the playoffs as well. So you talking trash about the man, but if it wasn't for that man, LeBron didn't even go to the postseason without Anthony Davis. You gonna take a shot at the man because he questioned the ring? Alex Caruso questioned this ring as well. You know why? It's because they realized it's not a real championship ring. That's why. So you taking shots at players as if he didn't contribute just as much, if not more, than LeBron James to get the damn ring. Are we comparing a guy who was up 2-0 in the NBA Finals and had a blank face, straight, no laugh, no smirk, he's not happy, he's not joyous, and he says, job's not finished. Do we win? Nope, job's not finished.
2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
We're comparing a guy who reached the NBA Finals, was up 2-0 and didn't want to celebrate, didn't want to crack a smile. We're comparing that to a guy that goes to one bubble ring, and y'all bringing up conference finals. Y'all bringing up, oh, he been to conference finals. They've been to the playoffs 6 out of. Bro, that is not succeeding. Winning an NBA championship is the only success that Lakers teams celebrate and Celtics teams celebrate. Those are storied franchises. If we are not winning an NBA Finals, then that's a failed season. And then we get into Shaquille O'Neal. We get into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We get into all these greats that go into a Lakers uniform. They deliver. They go to multiple finals. They give the team some hope. LeBron James has failed super teams. Russell Westbrook goes there. Anthony Davis goes there. And that's a big three. Let's not forget that's a big three. That big three failed. And you can make any excuses as to why they failed, but let's not act like LeBron hasn't had the help. Then he gets a Luka Doncic. He gets Russell Westbrook, Luka Doncic, and Anthony Davis as an LA Laker. Who did Kobe get? He just got Paul Gasol and did more with Paul Gasol than you did with all three of those talents. Luka Doncic, who's a freaking preliminary MVP, Russell Westbrook, who is an MVP, and Anthony Davis, who should be a finals MVP. Those three caliber guys are superior talents than what Kobe got in his second go-around in his championship runs. Come on now, let's just be for real. How are you carrying a torch? How can you carry 5 rings in a legacy that Kobe left the Lakers with and compare that to a bubble ring inside Disney in Orlando? That is greatness. That is carrying a torch. You haven't even made it NBA Finals in a legitimate NBA season because, let's face it, 3 to 4 months off gave Anthony Davis all the rest he needed. There's a reason why the Lakers never went back into the NBA Finals, is because the COVID bubble ring was a fluke. Everybody knows it's a fluke. So these are my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Right or wrong, just how I'm feeling at the moment. I think that's Jay-Z line right there. Anyhow, these are my thoughts. Like I said, new to the channel, hit that subscribe and make sure you're hitting the bell so you can get notified when I make a new video. ESPN, y'all some jokes, some complete clowns up there for real. I'm gonna see y'all. Peace.